So I've noticed when I've lived in places, rented or owned, didn't matter, that if there was a part of the place that I hadn't attended to, whatever that might mean, it might have meant cleaned, it might have meant fixed, but it certainly meant at least thoroughly investigated, then that was chaos. It was like the desert, that part. That's a way of thinking about it. It wasn't mine, even if I owned it. It wasn't mine. I had to interact with it before it became mine. And I had to interact with it, and I had to put it in order, and then it became mine. And then to the degree that it became mine and was in order, then I was also put in order. Now you know that because you go into places that make you uncomfortable. And maybe it's your own house. It's highly probable. It's highly probable. I walk into, well, Chinese doctors do this, traditional Chinese doctors. They go into people's place and they diagnose their health conditions on the balance of yin and yang, chaos and order. They walk into a house, this is easy to do. You walk into a house, there's too much chaos. Hey, you can detect that in no time flat. Everything is out of order and chaotic. You don't even want to be there. You certainly don't want to open the refrigerator, that's for sure. And there are things that should have been done years ago everywhere. And every one of those things is a fight that hasn't happened and something that's being avoided. And you can't even walk in there and maintain your health. As soon as you walk in there, you're sicker than you were when you were outside. And that's one sort of place. And then another sort of place is you go in and you look at the living room, and the person has vacuumed the living room rug, and the lines that were vacuumed are parallel to one another. And the furniture is covered with plastic. And you get a glass of water, and then just as you're going to set it down on the coffee table, the person rushes over and puts a coaster underneath it. And everything in that house says to you that it would be a lot more perfect in that house if you were either not there or dead. And that's the message that the whole house is blasting at you. And if you happen to live there, then you're going to be sick. And what you're going to be sick from is too much order. And in the other house, you're going to be sick from too much chaos. And so, when you interact with a house, the unexplored parts are the chaos the parts that you have not yet contended with are the chaos that has not yet been transformed by your embodied logos action into habitable territory. And it does not belong to you.